That's what I'll say. I think probably the most valuable virtue that a man can have is discipline. If we had men in this society disciplined, there would be no more OnlyFans. Who would be jerking off to it? No one would.
Is a bad thing?
Very bad. Absolutely bad. Terrible.
Shots fired.
Super bad.
They've done studies on the effect that porn has on both men and women, and if we're just talking about men, the studies have shown that it has all around negative effects on men, not only in their relationships, but also in their productivity and their energy levels and desire to achieve more for their lives. There's a direct correlation for how much men are consuming porn and how stagnant their life is. And because of the dopamine increase that they get when they watch porn, makes it harder to get that dopamine in other places. So they'll feel less satisfied in their work, they'll feel less satisfied in their partner, less attracted to their partner in real life.
How does this woman not even know that corn is bad? Like, you don't end up like this guy.
I've jerked off everywhere. I have found a way. Like, there's times you're sitting there, you're like, you know what? I got 10 minutes. Right? You never whacked off when you're in the trailer for your factor.
Oh, I whacked off.
Fuck yeah.
You ever whack off driving?
Fuck yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You look for an old McDonald's bag, you wipe that fucking sperm on it, throw it in the back seat, that thing turns green in 3 fucking days.
I only whacked off once while driving. After I jerked off while I was driving, I was like, great. Now I jerk off in the car too. I was thinking I was going to do this all the time. And for whatever reason, I only did it once. When I was driving limos. I just lifted up my shirt, shot one all over my stomach, put the shirt down, patted it down,
like
went about my merry way.
The moment a man is okay with or without sex, you can take it or leave it, but you can't manipulate him through sex. He's a powerful man. Women respect that. But when a woman knows she can manipulate him through sex, she can no longer respect him, and he can't make good judgments. His penis will decide who he falls in love with. So if you can remove pornography from a man's world as soon as possible and as early as possible, the better it is.
I totally agree. I think it's more difficult for a woman to manipulate a man who's not looking to get laid.
You think you can just throw that ass in a circle and I'm just supposed to be impressed? Throw that ass in a rhombus.
What if I threw this ass in a decahedron? Then what you gonna do?
No guy has ever bought me flowers.
That's because you're a loser, though. You're not worth flowers.
I'm worth a burger, aren't I?
You've been bought a burger.
Should I crying? Oh my god, it's so cute.
How much was the burger?
£5.50 meal.
550 pence, right? You're worth a lot.
He needs to have a good penis.
Okay. Good penis meaning knowing how to have sex? Knowing how to have good penis meaning good good
being
penis.
good for
okay, being a good lover for you.
Exactly.
Okay, that's the next thing.
Yes.
So what if he's not? Do you teach him if you really like him, or
no? It's like if he didn't fuck me well, next. Okay, it's because I'm in general all my life I have never been attached emotionally to guys, so it's just, and I want another one. If it's a really good sex, I can repeat like 2 or 3 times and then I go to another one.
You're a savage. Jesus Christ. Have you been in love before?
Yes, I told you I was married.
So how come that person you didn't get tired of his penis? That person, how come you didn't get tired of his penis?
Because it was planned to go for a shooting in Dubai. And the week I stayed with him, I stayed in Dubai, he stayed with me. After that, we went to Maldives and we He
had money?
Yes.
So he bought you, he took you traveling and all that? You like that, huh?
Yes.
But now you get your own money. So what can a man do for you now?
It's like I'm independent from all that a man can offer.
Short-term, one-night stand, sequential relationship types. Okay, who are they? Psychopathic, narcissistic, Machiavellian, and sadistic.
All one-night stand people?
The definition of a psychopath is someone who uses someone for short-term gratification. Okay, so it's definitional, right? So, and then you might say, well, I'm not like that, I just like yeah, but if you practice that for 5 years, you're not going to become what you practice.
If we say our body count is 3 or 4, we're lying. I know way too many girls who have told their current boyfriend, whoever they're talking to, that their body count is 3 or 4 because it's like the sweet spot. It's the golden number. If she says that, she's lying.
Yeah, that's the number most women give when they're lying.
2 months into me having my OnlyFans account, I had this subscriber almost since the beginning. He had spent around 2,000 Australian dollars, bought every single thing that I sent him. An account with the same username had viewed my TikTok profile and it said from your contacts. And my heart just sank into my stomach. I went through all of the contacts in my phone. It has to be my stepdad.
Wow.
So I went out on a limb and messaged the account on OnlyFans and I said, I know who this is. And he responded saying, who? ? Babe, you don't know. And I then hit back pretty quickly and I said, you need to tell her before my sister and I do. And with
Her being your mum?
Yeah, being my mum. And within 2 minutes, I got a text message from my stepdad saying, Tay, you're free to talk.
Rather a guy last 30 seconds or 1 hour. I actually rather a guy last 30 seconds because I think it's like the biggest compliment ever.
I think it's time to shine. I've been waiting so.
What's your body count?
Well, I'm a porn star, so probably like 160, 154.
Like, fathers need to stay in their kids' lives to teach them morals and discipline.
One of the many reasons why we need fathers.
This lovely lady is my 10-year-old daughter, who has, for the second time this school year, been kicked off the school bus due to bullying another student. Let me make this extremely clear. Bullying is unacceptable, especially in my household. Friday, when my daughter brought home her paperwork for her bus suspension, she said, Daddy, you're gonna have to take me to school next week. As you see this morning, she is learning otherwise. A lot of children today feel that the things their parents do for them is a right and not a privilege. So today, my beautiful daughter is going to walk 5 miles to school in 36-degree weather. I know a lot of you parents are not going to agree with this, but that is alright, because I'm doing what I feel is right to teach my daughter a lesson and to stop her from bullying.
This man is a pretty good father for doing this.
Elizabeth, you're so emotional. Like, slow down. Wait. Okay. Buddy, if you want to impress my girl with a vehicle, it's going to have to be a food truck.
Every woman at this table, or I know like at least 99% of the women I know in my life have been a victim to a man in some form, whether it was or physically.
But I don't believe it. So here's the thing, right? Like, I don't actually believe
100%
that this
of
is
women
so.
have been-
What I think happens instead, and the stats bear this out as well, is that things which women would consider to be SA, men just simply do not. So for instance, unwarranted touching by women towards men just disregard it, whereas women will often freak out about it. And by the way, I also have the Cardinal Wilson rule. If there was no police report, I don't believe you. That's my actual rule. If there was no police report, the chances that it actually happened in a significant way are not true.
I mean, not every woman who claims to be a SAD is telling the truth.
The pick-me men have got to get out of the apartment gyms. I was just in the apartment gym and I was doing my thing, okay? I was 25 minutes into my lift. You know, I was doing like little baby curls and I was even going for like the lateral lunge, which I'm not that confident in. 3 men walk in, like kind of like 25. And I'm like, eh. Don't we know that the apartment gyms are for the girls?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, how entitled and swell do you have to be to say something like this? Guys, thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
They also studied the way gay and straight people talk.
Hey, what up, y'all? I drive a Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Sounds straight to me.
And is straight.
Hello, I drive a Tesla Model 3.
Gay.